Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, as part of basic web technologies, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate about DOM. DOM stands for Document Object Model. Okay, DOM stands for Document Object Model. But what exactly is this DOM? Any browser, while browsing an HTML page, it will build an internal model for that HTML page. That internal model is known as DOM. Okay, document object model. For example, let's say this is a Chrome browser. Okay, any browser, guys. Okay, let's say Chrome browser. When it is or while it is browsing any HTML page, it will internally build an model for this HTML page. This Chrome browser is building an internal model. That internal model, which is built by this Chrome browser while browsing this HTML page, is known as DOM, guys, document object model, in simple terms. Okay, and what is each and every letter stands in this DOM? Okay, what is each and every letter in this DOM stands for? For example, DOM has three letters: DOM. This stands for document, guys. What exactly that mean? What exactly the D letter in this DOM mean? D means entire document. Okay, entire HTML page document. Okay, entire HTML page document. If I save this file, save as, okay, desktop. If I try to save this, guys, this is being saved as a HTML file. You see, your store web page. Go to the desktop, and where is the file? Yeah, this is the file, HTML file, which got stored. This entire HTML page file. Okay, this entire HTML page file is known as a document in DOM. Okay, what is DOM, guys? DOM stands for entire HTML page. Okay, will be treated as a document. This stands for document. What about the next letter? Next letter is O, guys. O stands for object. What does it mean? It means each and every element tag in the HTML page will be treated as an object. For example, if you go to this web page, and here, if I inspect, right click inspect, this HTML web element has a tag here. You see, every or each and every HTML web element tag, okay, this entire tag is considered as an object in DOM, guys. Okay, each and every element tag in the HTML page. There are so many elements on this page, right? Not just this button. Okay, if you inspect anything, guys, if you inspect this MacBook, right click inspect. Okay, you see this is also having the HTML tag. Okay, this HTML tag element. All the HTML tag elements on this particular HTML page are represented as objects by DOM. Okay, those are nothing but DOM objects, guys. Okay, DOM objects. Lot of HTML element tag. Okay, tags, element tags in the HTML page will be treated as objects. That is object. Third, M stands for model. Okay, this all these objects are represented in the form of a tree, guys. Okay, in DOM, all these objects on this particular document, that is entire HTML page document, are represented in the form of a tree structure. Okay, this model is represented as a tree structure or constructed as a tree structure. That tree structure of objects is known as model. Okay, model in DOM. Fine. Let me show you guys what is this tree DOM model or tree structure of the DOM, whatever it is. Okay, what is exactly is this model? For example, if you take this web page, guys, I'll open this web page in a new tab. Let's say this is very simple web page, guys. Very simple web page. When you browse this web page, you are only getting two paragraphs. Okay, there are only two objects on this document. Okay, HTML document. So how can we represent this particular HTML page? Okay, so here is the image, guys. This is how the DOM model is represented, tree model. Okay, DOM tree model is represented for that HTML page. So first of all, this entire web page is a document, right? This entire web page is a HTML document. So here on the top, we have document. Under the document, we have the main tag. For example, if I inspect this page, guys, right click on this page and inspect, you will get this HTML code here. So under this HTML page document, under the document, that is under the document, the initial tag we have is a HTML tag is we have is a HTML. Okay. If you are kind of new to HTML, guys, I have created another video, a detailed explanation of the HTML. I have created already, so you can go through the previous video, guys. Okay, where HTML is covered in detail for you. Fine. If you are new to that, just refer to the HTML video which I already created before this basic web technologies. I mean, this is the second video in the basic web technologies, guys, and HTML video already created. So just look for that and refer that and come back. Okay. So anyhow, assuming that you are kind of familiar with HTML, and I'm just trying to explain. You see, this is the entire document. Okay, this entire web page, HTML web page is nothing but the document. Under the document, we have the first element. Okay, first tag, first HTML tag. Each and every HTML tag on this page is treated as an object, right? So the first object is there, HTML object. Okay, first one is the main one is HTML. Under HTML, there are two children, guys. You see, under HTML tag, there are two children, head and body. Okay, I cannot maximize or zoom it out, guys. Okay, you just have to go in this way. I cannot zoom it out, this part. Fine. So head and body are the two children, guys. Okay, two children. So here in the DOM, how it is represented, how the children of this HTML object are represented, head object and body object. Okay, another two objects we got under the head object. Okay, if you expand this head object, again we have title object. Okay, we have title object. You see, we got the title object. Under the title object, we have this content. Okay, text content. So title text is there. Fine. So you see how the uh, objects are represented in the tree format here, right? How the objects, that is each and every tag, HTML tag of this page or document, are represented here in the DOM structure. So this is how the browsers, okay? This is how the browsers like Chrome or Firefox or IE or Opera or Edge will, okay, represent or create or build an internal model for the HTML web pages they are browsing. For example, if the Chrome browser is browsing this HTML page, okay, while the Chrome browser is browsing this HTML page, for this page, the Chrome browser will create or build this kind of internal model, okay, DOM model, which looks like this, okay. So this is what is the browser creating, guys. Document, HTML, under that head and body are there. Under the head, we have the title tag. Under the title tag, we have the, inside the title, whatever the text is there, that is the text, okay. So again, under the body, under the body, we have two paragraphs, paragraph 1, paragraph 2. You see, these are the two paragraphs, guys. And this paragraphs also having some text, you see. So the first paragraph, para 1 text is there. Second paragraph, para 2 text is there. And also at same time, these paragraphs have some attributes, guys, ID attribute and class attribute. If you see here, this particular first paragraph is having the ID attribute and it's having the class attribute, okay. Those are also represented in the DOM like this, okay. ID attribute, class attribute. Second paragraph is also having some text, ID attribute and class attribute. They are represented in the form of the DOM like this. So hope guys you understood what is model now. Okay. Hope you understood what exactly is a model. A tree of objects will be constructed as a model, guys. Okay. In DOM. Okay. DOM model. And this is an example. Fine, guys. There is more to understand. This is theoretical. Whatever I'm explaining so far is a kind of theoretical. But what is the practical use of this DOM? Okay. We are going to see in the coming section, guys. Okay. Using DOM. So what is the practical thing? Okay. Why DOM is really required for us to learn? Okay. Why we have to learn DOM, guys? So using DOM, JavaScript, okay, a client-side programming language like JavaScript, using the DOM can access the elements on the HTML page and can also modify them. I will show you an example, guys, very interesting example, okay, how the JavaScript can access this DOM and modify the elements, okay, access the elements on the HTML page and all at the same time modify them. For example, I want to uh, have some text on the HTML page and there should be some buttons like red button, green button, yellow button, okay, kind of buttons. When I click on the buttons, guys, when I click on the button, the color of the text should change. I don't want to, right, don't want to explain how it is possible. I just want to show you guys, okay, what is possible, I want to show you. How it is possible, I don't want to show you right now. At the end of the session, by the end of the session, you will learn how this is possible. But for now, what is possible I'm going to show, okay, how it is possible later, but for now what is possible using JavaScript and how the JavaScript can access this DOM and what is possible I'm going to show how this is possible, how we can make this possible. You will understand by the end of this session, guys. Okay, you have to learn some basics of the DOM, then you will understand how this particular thing is possible. So here is some HTML code, guys. Okay, some HTML code. I'm not going to create this document from scratch. I'll copy this code, guys. I'll copy this code, and here in the Notepad++, okay, if you don't have this Notepad++, just kindly install this software, guys. Okay, there is a software on the you just search for Notepad++ in the Google and you will get this software link to download. Okay, just download it. It's very useful. I'll simply save this. Okay, whatever the HTML code I copied into the Notepad++, I'm saving, guys. File save as. I'll be saving this on my desktop. Okay, I'll just give some name also. So I'll say DOM JavaScript, demo dot html. Okay, extension I'm giving here. This is HTML file, guys. Okay, this is HTML file. So all types. Okay, and save this. I just saved that as HTML file. This particular thing I saved as a HTML file. As you can see here, guys, this has a HTML structure. And under that we have head and body at a high level, guys. You see here there is some JavaScript code. Okay, under the script tag there is a JavaScript code, and this JavaScript code is using some DOM like this. Okay, so don't worry, guys, if you don't understand this. Okay, I'm just explaining at a high level. Okay, so all these things will be explained to you in detail. Okay, how this is possible will be explained. Okay, what is this is being explained now. How this is possible, how to make this happen, we are going to see that in the coming session anyhow. Okay, this part is DOM, guys. Okay, this part is DOM. This is a DOM line, and here this is the JavaScript. Inside the JavaScript here is using DOM to modify the elements on the web page. Okay, what is possible, I'm going to show you now. So I just saved that file, right? This is the file which got saved onto my desktop, guys. I will just double click on this. Okay, I'll double click on this. You see, you got this HTML page. Here there is some paragraph text, guys. Okay, there is some paragraph text. Now there are some buttons here as per that HTML. So just see what is possible. Okay, don't see how this thing is possible. That I'm going to explain anyhow. When I click on the red button, you see the color of the text is getting changed to red color. When I click on the green button, the color of the text is getting changed to green color, orange color, blue color. What's happening here, guys? What's happening at a high level, guys? At a high level, if you clearly observe, here we have written some HTML code. There is a paragraph text here. Okay, and there are some buttons here. Okay, the moment I click on the button, this particular button is calling some JavaScript code, and that JavaScript is internally using what? DOM. Because of this particular DOM only, the changing of the colors is possible, guys. Okay, if you have to know what's happening here. Okay, how this is happening, I'm going to explain later. Fine, let's not bother about that. Okay, so we are able to change the colors of this text because of the DOM only. Okay, we are able to change the colors to whatever the color we want. How we are able to change? We are able to change with the help of DOM only, because these particular buttons, okay, behind these buttons there is some JavaScript code. That JavaScript code is using DOM to access this particular HTML element, that is text, and because of that only this color changing is possible, guys. Okay, because of the DOM only this color changing is possible. Okay, so what is possible you understand now, right? How it is possible, how to make this happen, I'll explain at the end, guys. You see there is a section here where I'll be explaining how to make that possible. Okay, from scratch I'm going to explain how to make that possible. Before that, we need to get some DOM basics. Okay, we need to understand, we have to try out few examples of the DOM. Okay, before going to that JavaScript, or okay, how to change that colors of that particular text using the buttons, we have to get some basics of the DOM, guys. Okay, how to get the basics of the DOM? So with examples. Okay, I have created a lot of examples, guys. It's very easy. It's very easy and very interesting. You will love it, guys. Okay, you will love it during the session. Okay, so you see, guys, we can execute the below DOM examples. Okay, absolute way, either in browser console or using the JavaScript. Okay, so I already mentioned, right, in this example what's happening is JavaScript is using this DOM for modifying the HTML elements of the web page, right? JavaScript is locating the different HTML elements on the web page using this DOM, guys, and is able to modify the properties of that particular elements, like changing the colors, etc. Fine, that's okay. But if you have to practice DOM, you you don't have to use JavaScript, guys. There is a very simple way. Okay, we can go to the JavaScript at the end, but before going to the JavaScript and using the JavaScript for modifying the properties of the elements using the DOM, that complex way, I'll give you some simple way, guys. Okay, I'll explain you in a simple way, that is browser console. Okay, we can practice this DOM in the browser console. In order to practice the DOM, you don't need the JavaScript guide. You just simply need a browser console. Console can execute the DOM statements. That's what I'm saying. And we are going to learn this DOM in an absolute way. That means there is a relative way, guys, shortcut way, but this is absolute way. Okay, so it's a full path. Okay, full path or whatever. Absolute means full path. Full pathway. Afterwards, after you understand full path, we'll go with the shortcut path, which is generally used in real time. We generally don't use absolute path, absolute way, full path. We don't use in real time. We generally use a shortcut path. Okay. So, but To understand DOM, to understand the different examples of the DOM, we have to learn that in an absolute way, that is full pathway. And that too, I'm not going to explain using JavaScript. So to make it easy, to make you guys to practice these DOM examples in an easiest manner, we are going to use browser console. Though it is possible with JavaScript, the easiest way is browser console, guys. Okay, fine. Okay, so here the basic DOM statement is document, guys. Document means entire HTML web page. Okay, that HTML.html file. When here this you see here this particular HTML file is a document. Okay, or this HTML file, this is HTML file. You see HTML file which is saved on my desktop. This can be treated as a document. Okay, so guys, we'll go to one of the websites, guys. For example, we'll go to the basic website. Okay, I'll go to very simple website, basic web page compendium dev. I'll just click on this. You'll get a very basic web page, guys. Okay, this looks very simple, right? Now what you have to do is you have to right click on this and select this inspect option. Okay, right click on this and select the inspect option. Here in the Google Chrome DevTools, guys, you got an option known as console. Can you see here under the elements tab, beside the elements tab, you got something known as console. Come here, come to the console. Okay, just come to this console and clear this out. Okay, just click on this clear console button. Here we can run the DOM statements. Okay, so to practice this DOM examples, you don't need the JavaScript all time. Okay, you can simply practice under the browser console. Browser console is enough and easy also. Fine. Let me show you how to practice this DOM. The first statement in the DOM is the first statement in the DOM is document, guys. Okay, which locates the entire HTML file or document. Okay, I'll simply type document here and press enter. That's it. Okay, the moment I press enter, you see I got the entire document file, guys. Okay, so you see apart from the HTML tags and all, okay, if you go here, this is the entire HTML page, right? There is a doc type and all those stuff. Okay, that console it's coming. You see entire HTML page file is coming here, which is treated as a document. Under the document, we have the doc type, HTML, okay, head, body, entire HTML code of this particular page is there, guys. Okay, the entire HTML page is got located using the document. Simple DOM statement known as document. Okay, fine. After that, what next? Next thing is document.children. Okay, so what I will do here, guys, I'll simply say, okay, under this document, what is the child? Only one child is there, guys. Okay, this document has only one child, that is only HTML is there. Apart from HTML, at the high level, guys, don't see in the lower level children. This head and body are the children of the HTML. Okay, but for the document, HTML is only the child, guys. Okay, for this particular document, HTML is only the child. There are no other children. So I can say something like this, guys. A document dot, okay, children. Okay, document dot children, and if I press enter, how many children are coming, guys? Only one child. You see length is one, only one child is there, that is nothing but the HTML child. So how can I access that? I can simply say document dot children of, okay, children in the square bracket, you have to provide the index. What is the index of this HTML tag? 0. Just provide 0, guys. Since there is only one children, only 0 is possible. If I give 1, it will not be done. You see, when I say document dot children of 0, the HTML section is getting located. Okay, this is treated as an object. Okay, HTML is an object here. Okay, document dot children. Fine. There is other way, guys. Okay, instead of writing like document dot children of 0, okay, to locate this HTML tag, okay, HTML code to locate the whole HTML code of the page. This is the entire document. Document locates the entire document, whereas document dot children of 0 will not locate the entire document, guys. It locates the whole HTML page. Okay, whole HTML code of the page. Okay. From, you see, there is a difference between document and document of children of 0, right? Can you see here? This is the document, guys. This is not the document. This is the HTML section. Okay, whole HTML page. This is the whole HTML page. That's it. Okay, which includes title, paragraphs, everything. Okay, title, paragraph, whole HTML thing only. Okay, whole HTML code only. But here, document means it's behind the HTML. It's behind the whole HTML page. It's even a document, guys. Okay, there's a small difference between this document. Under document, we have this HTML, whole HTML code we have. Okay, so now instead of accessing this whole HTML code in this manner where document.children of 0, because child of this document is nothing but the whole HTML code, right? Instead of doing that, there is a shortcut way where we can directly say, instead of writing children of 0, we can simply write document.document element. you'll get the same result, guys. If I say here document dot document element enter, you see you are getting the same output, right? Document dot children of 0, you are getting uh, the same whole HTML code. And also when I say document dot document element also, you are getting the same thing. What is the better one to use? I prefer this one, guys. Okay, if at all I have to refer to the whole HTML code in this particular HTML web page, I'll simply say document dot document element. It will get me the whole HTML web page. Fine. Now next one. Under this HTML, how many children are there? How to find that? Let's type document dot document element. Okay, this part will locate the whole HTML code, right? Whole HTML code on this page. Here I will say under this whole HTML code, what are the children? I'll simply again say children. Press enter. So here, how many children are coming, guys? How many children are coming? I'll expand this. I have to press. Sometimes I have to press 2 times, guys. Okay, otherwise it will not come. You see, there are 2 children, guys. Okay, there are 2 children. You see, document dot document element dot. How many children does this particular HTML has? 2 children. What are they? One is head, another is body. You see, length is 2 means 2 children are there. One of the child is head, another child is body. What if I have to access only the head section? Okay, head code. Only the head code. Head code means starting from here to here. Okay, from this whole HTML code, I want to only access the head code starting from here, ending here. How to access that? Very simple, guys. Here I have to type document dot document element. Okay, document element dot children. When I say children, guys, I'm getting 2 children. But here, what is the index of this head? 0. The square brackets, I'll write 0 and press enter. You see, I got only the head portion. I got only the head portion. I'll clear this out, guys. Okay, because you see, you have to scroll down a lot, right, to see what is happening here. I'll just clear it out. So now let's type again document dot document element dot children. I'll get 2 children, head and body as the children, right? Head and body are the children. You see, head is at index 0 and body is at index 1. Okay, in these children, there are 2 children. Length is 2 means 2 children, and head is at the index 0 and body is at the index 1. So if I say document dot document dot document element dot children. If I am saying children, guys, I'm getting 2 children, but I will provide some index in the square bracket, say 0. This will get me only the head section. You see, out of the entire HTML, you're only getting starting from head to ending with the slash head. Okay, this is a head section. Similarly, if you want to get the body, okay, body section only, then you know, right, what to write? Document dot document element dot children of 1, I have to say, and press enter. Okay, you see, this will get you the body. Okay, this will get you the body. Fine. Okay, you got the body section only. You got the head section only. This is the way, guys. This is the absolute way. I cannot increase the font size here, guys. It's not possible because it's the Google Chrome console. So just adjust to that. Okay. So whatever that is possible to zoom, I'm just zoomed already. Whatever that is not possible for me, I didn't zoom. Okay, simple. Next, guys. So now you understood how to locate the entire head section, entire body section. Now, guys, let's go deep. Okay. So what I want to clear it again. I want to do one thing again. If I say document dot, if I say document dot document element, I'll get the whole HTML code, right? Whole HTML code I will get. Okay, starting from HTML to ending of the HTML. That's fine. But what I want to do is I want to get this title. Okay, I don't want the head or body, guys. I want this title. Okay, title is inside head, guys. Okay, title is a child of the head. So what we have to do is I have to write document dot. Okay, document dot document element. Okay, document dot document element dot children. Okay, if I say children, I'll get head and body. I know. I'll say children of title is inside head, right? So I'll first get the head, guys. Okay, this will get me the head, guys. Okay, head part I got. Now under the head, I want the title. Okay, I want the title. For that, again, I have to say document dot document element. The same thing, whatever I have typed here, document element dot children of 0 is the head section, right? Till here is the head. Now under that I will say children again. Okay, under that again I will say children. Press enter. You see, there is only one child for this head. That is nothing but the title. Okay, that's nothing but the title. How to locate the title with the help of this DOM? For that I will write simply document element. Okay, element. This will get the HTML, and here I will say children of 0. This will get the head tag dot. Under the head I want again children. If I say children, I'll get only one, that is title. But here, if I specifically mention what is the index of this title, 0, right? I'll give 0 here and press enter. You see, you got the title. Okay, you got the title object. You got the title object, guys. Okay, with the help of DOM statements, you got the title object. Fine. So far, so good, right? Till title, everything was good. Now, let me clear it out. And what I want to do is I want to locate these paragraphs. Okay, this paragraph. Okay, where are these paragraphs? So first of all, to understand that, I'll say document or document element. It will get us the whole HTML code. You see, you got the whole HTML code, and I want these paragraphs. Okay, let's say first paragraph, second paragraph. I want. For that, what I have to do? So here, under the head, we don't have the paragraphs, guys. Under the body, we have these two paragraphs. You see, the first paragraph and second paragraph. How to go till this body? Any of these paragraphs I want to go. Okay, for that, guys, the simple thing: document element dot. Okay, document element dot children of here. This 0 is a child, 0 child 0 is a head, child of children of index 1 is nothing but the body. So I have to give 1 this time. Okay, I'll not give 0. If I say children of 1, it will get me the body, guys. Okay, dot under the children there are again 2 children. Okay, so again I have to say children of this body tag, children of this body tag, and with the index, this one has the index 0 definitely, and this one has the index 1. For example, if I have to locate this first paragraph, I have to say index of 0 and press enter. You see, the first paragraph got located, right? Using the DOM, we are able to locate the first paragraph. Okay, this is the first paragraph. Hope guys you understood how to locate the title tag, how to locate the first paragraph tag. Okay, this is the absolute way, guys. Full path we are giving. You see, starting from the document, we are going till the element. Okay, till the HTML element we are going. Okay, similarly we can locate the second paragraph also. Right in the same way, you just change this children of 0 to children of 1. Okay, document element. Okay, document element dot children of 0, sorry 1, which is nothing but the body. Again children of 1, second paragraph. Okay, press enter. You see the second paragraph got located. Okay, you see, and it's getting highlighted. When I hover the mouse on this, the second paragraph is getting highlighted. Fine, guys, that's good. That's all good. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to access. Okay, so in this title, whatever the text is there, I want to access. Okay, I want to get this particular text. Using the DOM, I want to retrieve this particular text that is there between the title tags. How to do that? Further, guys, there is a property known as, there is a property. Okay, I'll explain more about this DOM properties. Okay, below you see there is section known as DOM properties. You'll understand. But for now, let's use it directly. Okay, I'll explain more about these properties here. But for now, let's use this one of the property, DOM property, inner HTML. Okay, there is a DOM property known as inner HTML, using which we can access the text between the HTML tags. Okay, for example here, guys, in this page. Okay, so if I say document element, it will get the HTML code of the page, right? As we know. Now under HTML, there are 2 children, that is head and body. Okay, under the head we have the title. Inside the title tag there is some text. I want to get this text. To get this particular text out of this title, we have to use something known as DOM property known as inner HTML. How to use it? I'll explain you. Okay, document element. You have to go the absolute way, guys. Full path we have to give a document element, and I'll say children of 0. I have to say it will locate the head tag because under the head only title is there. Okay, again I will say children of. Okay, the title tag is the index 0 children. Okay, of the head tag, children of 0 dot. Now here you have to say this is the title, guys. Children of 0, here is the title dot inner HTML. Okay, you have to say inner HTML and press enter. The moment you press enter, guys, you will get the text between the title tags. You see what is the text? Basic web page. You got this text? Yes. You see that text between the title tags got retrieved here because of this DOM. That is what is inner HTML property, guys. Similarly, we have another thing known as attribute names. Okay. So this is not, the ID is not a property, guys. It's an attribute name. I'll tell you what is that. For example, guys, if I clear it out and again say document element, if I say and press enter, you see in body tag there are two paragraphs, guys, right? And these paragraphs have some attributes. You see ID and class. What is the ID of this first paragraph? Para1. I want to retrieve this particular para1. Okay, I want to find out or retrieve the value of this ID attribute of this paragraph. How to do that? For that, we have to use the attribute name directly. For example, if you want to retrieve the ID, you have to say dot ID. That's it. Okay. So document element dot children. Okay, children of one I have to say because I'll go to the body. Okay, when I say children of one, here I'll go to the body. After that, I have to say dot children of again one. Okay, again one or zero, whatever it is. If you want to look at the second one this time, children of one is fine. This is 0 and 1. So children of one is second paragraph. And for the second paragraph, I want to retrieve the ID value, that is para2 I want to retrieve. So what is the name of this ID? What is the name of the attribute? Attribute is ID, right? So if I say ID here and press enter, I'm getting para2. But if I want to get the class value here, I have to write in the same way, like a document element dot children of one, that is body, again children of again one, that is the second paragraph, dot. This time I don't want to retrieve the value of the ID attribute, but I want to retrieve the value of the class attribute. So I have to simply say class. Okay, and present. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So this part is coming, guys, somehow. Okay, now it should be fine. It's not coming. Class is not coming. Fine. Document ID dot children of one, children of. Okay, here we have to give the class dot class name is there, guys. There is a something known as class name. You see sub is coming now. Okay, we have to use in a different way, guys. Okay, in case of class you have to use class name. In case of ID is fine. Okay, fine, guys. This is how, guys, this is how we have to locate the value of the ID attribute of the p tag or something. And now this is the absolute way, guys. Okay, we every time you see I am typing very lengthy DOM statements, right? Document element dot children of one, children of one. If it is more for the simple web page, for this particular simple web page, I am writing this much, right? If the application page is complex, then it's going to be very difficult to write this much lengthy DOM statement. So what we have to use is we should learn how to use some shortcuts. Okay, in order to understand shortcuts, so instead of using the absolute way, if you want to go with the shortcut DOM statements, then you have to learn something known as DOM methods. Okay, there are some methods in DOM, guys, which will make your DOM statements a shortcut kind of. Okay, I'll tell you. So there are multiple purposes, guys. Okay, multiple purposes of the DOM methods. We'll explore few things, and few of the methods like get element by ID, get element by name. Okay, they will create the shortcuts of this absolute ways. Okay, you don't have to create this much lengthy statements using this get element by ID, get element by name. It will become very short. Okay, I'll tell you what is that. Okay, so for now, guys, just before going there, let's use some methods in the DOM, guys. Okay, there are DOM has some methods. Okay, using which something is possible. I'll tell you. So there is something known as document.write on the web page, on the entire HTML web page document. If you want to write, you have to use this method. Okay, if you want to, it writes on the HTML page, guys. Okay, simple use of this write DOM method is to write on to the HTML pages. For example, I'll tell you. I'll just clear out all this stuff and okay. So here I want to write something here, guys. Okay, I want to write something on this web page. For now, what is there, guys, on this particular HTML web page? What is there now at this moment? What is there? I'll just increase the font here at least. Okay, so I'll just drag it down. Okay, guys, on this HTML web page, what is there now? There are two paragraphs, but I want to write something different. Okay, I want to write something different here. For that, guys, I have to use something known as document dot. What is the method? Write method. Inside the write method, in the double quotes, I'll write my name. Okay, I want to, instead of these two paragraphs coming, I want my name to be written on this HTML page. So I'll say Arun Moturi is my name. So I'll just type Arun Moturi here, document dot write of Arun Moturi. And the moment I press enter, you see, guys, there are no two paragraphs. whatever I have written here, that got written into this HTML page. Okay, on the HTML document, whatever I have written using this write method, that is being written. It's not only that, guys, I can do more. Okay, I want to display this my name in H1 heading. Okay, in the heading format, I want to display this name. So for that, guys, here normal text I have provided, but here what I will do is I will write something like this: document dot write of. Okay, inside this double quotes, I will say H1, and I will end the H1 here slash H1, and in between the H1 tags, I'll write my name, guys. So Arun, I'll say Arun Moturi. So earlier, the normal text was okay written into the HTML document. Okay, but I want to this time not just the normal name, but I want that to be displayed on this or written to this HTML page in the heading format. Okay, not the normal format. Now press enter. You see, these are the H1 and H1 here are the HTML tags. Okay, these are the HTML tags. I can use HTML tags inside the right. You see, the heading format has been displayed. Similarly, guys, I want to write one more thing. What I want to do here is I will write something like this. If I say document dot write off, okay, I'll write some small text here. I'll say my name is Arun Motori. Okay, simply I'm typing what my name is Arun Motori. So this will write in a normal way. If you see my name is Arun Motori got written. But what I want to do here is this portion I want to display in bold format. Okay, out of this entire text I want this Arun Motori to be in bold. Okay, so what I will do here is document dot write off. Write off in the HTML there are some tags to make the text as bold. Okay, the tags I'm going to use here. I'll write the same my name is Arun Motori again, but this Arun Motori I will surround with bold text. Okay, in HTML if you surround a particular text with bold text, that will come in bold. Okay, that will be displayed on bold. Now press enter. You see my name is, the next section Arun Motori is coming in bold. Okay, so what we can do is I'll just clear it out, guys, and refresh this page, and now write document dot write off my name is Arun Motori, and I want this Arun Motori to come in bold, guys. Okay, only the Arun Motori section I want to come in bold, so I have to surround this Arun Motori text inside this double quotes in bold tags of HTML. Now press enter. You see my name is Arun Motori. Then Arun Motori is in bold. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Now the next one, guys. Okay, so this write is one of the DOM methods which will write onto the HTML pages. Okay, which will write onto the HTML pages like the way I just demonstrated. So do you think it is an easy thing to practice the DOM from the browser console, right? Rather than practicing the DOM from JavaScript, which looks like complex for the beginners, it's better to practice the DOM examples via browser console like this, the way I'm showing now. Okay. Now one of the method is completed, guys. Now let's go to the next method, that is get element by ID. Why it is required? Okay, why it is required? It will actually, you don't have to write this much of statements. I'll show you practically. I'll refresh this page, guys. For example, if I have to locate the second paragraph, what I have to do in general is I have to write in an absolute way. If I have to write in an absolute way, just see here, guys, I'll write first document dot document element. Okay, right? This will get you the end whole HTML code of the page, right? So, but if I have to locate this paragraph, then I have to go body, and inside the body I have to go with the second paragraph. Okay, P with ID or something I have to go, or children of one also is fine. Okay, this will get you the paragraph. Let's see what will happen. Okay, if I have to write in absolute way, I have to write like this: document dot document element dot children of. Okay, who are the children of the HTML head and body. So if I say children of one, it will go to the children of zero is head, children of one is a body. Okay, and under the children of one, that is a body, we have to find the second paragraph, which is again the children of the body. Second, that is a okay. It's also a child of the body. So again, I have to say children of one, which will locate the second paragraph. Okay, now I have to press enter. This this is the statement I have to write in real time, guys. You see 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. Okay, to locate this paragraph, I have to go till here, right? You see when I hover the mouse on this HTML, the second paragraph is getting highlighted. That means this is the second paragraph's DOM. But instead of writing this much of absolute way of writing full path, what we can do is, you see this particular paragraph is having some ID. Can you see that, guys? ID stands for uniqueness. Okay, ID stands for uniqueness. No other element on this page will have the same ID. So it's very unique to identify this particular paragraph. I can use this ID, guys. Okay, using this ID I can locate this paragraph and I can create a shortcut DOM. So how? There's a method known as, in DOM, there is a method known as get element by ID. Using this get element by ID, if you pass the ID of that particular element, it will directly locate the element. You don't have to write this much lengthy statement. Okay, just write down here document dot get element. I'm not writing document element and all those stuff. I'm directly writing the another method of the DOM, that is document dot get element by ID. Element by ID. Inside this, I'll provide the ID of this paragraph. For example, para 2 is the ID, right? In the double quotes here, I'm typing para 2. That's it. Now press enter, guys. You see it's still locating the same paragraph. With the help of what? ID of this paragraph, we are able to locate the second paragraph. Hope you are able to understand, guys. You don't have to write this much lengthy absolute way of writing a DOM. Rather, you can use a shortcut like get element by ID. If that particular paragraph is having some ID in the HTML code, you can use that ID to locate that element, guys. Okay, using DOM, I am able to locate this paragraph, second paragraph. Fine, that's good. Okay, get element by ID is that one, guys. Okay, you can try the other one. You can look at even the first paragraph also in a simple way. Okay, the first paragraph is having the ID as para 1. Okay, so I'll write the same statement document dot get element by ID. Okay, by ID of, I'll give the para 1 here. Okay, I'll give the para 1 here and press enter. You see, it's very easy now, right? Using the ID of that particular HTML tag, we are able to locate that tag directly. You see, the first paragraph is located using this statement, DOM statement. Okay, that is ID, guys. Similarly, there are other, okay, similarly, there are other DOM methods which using which we can create the shortcuts in DOM. Okay, the second other DOM method we have is get elements by name. You see here for the ID, guys, for the by ID, you see only element is there. But for the name, okay, for the name, you have elements. It's not element, get elements, okay? Because ID, only one element is possible. ID stands for uniqueness, guys. Only one element of the page will have an ID. So there is no possibility of providing elements here. But coming to the name, guys, okay, multiple elements can have the same name. That is possible, okay? Multiple elements can have the same name. I am going to demonstrate anyhow. Let's go to this website, guys, omaya.blogspot.com. First of all, let's go here and right click inspect. You got this, okay, just drag it here, console, clear this console, okay, so that you can freshly type the comments. For example, guys, I want to locate the search box field, okay. I want to locate the search box field, right click on the search box field and inspect here. First of all, you will see the HTML code. If you clearly observe the HTML code of this particular text box field, guys, there is a name attribute, you see. There is no ID, but it has some name, right? The value is Q. I'll copy this Q, guys, and come back to the console. And here I'll write a DOM statement. Using the DOM statement, I will locate this. Okay, I'll locate this text search box field. Okay, how to do that? I'll say document dot. It has ID attribute. I already copied the value of the ID attribute of this search box field. Okay, so I'll say document dot get elements. It's not element, it's elements. Okay, by name attribute, right? Name. So here inside this by name, I'll provide the double quotes and provide the value case. Okay, whatever the value I copied, okay, name attribute value of this in the search box field, whatever I copied, I pasted here. Now I press enter, guys. Okay, you see I should not press enter as it is. Okay, if I press enter, there is a problem. So you will get like this. Okay, this is not way. Okay, this is not the way I want. Okay, it has some index, guys. You see, when you say elements, it is having some index. Okay, it's not ID, guys. Okay, it's elements. ID is like get element by name, but name is like get elements by name. So in case of elements, guys, you have to provide the index. Then only it will locate the exact element. You see, when I don't give the index here, it's not locating the exact element. Instead, it is giving the index as 0. So what I will do here is I'll write like this document dot get elements by name. Okay, and here I'll provide the name, that is Q is the name attribute value of this text box field. Now I will give the index as 0. Okay, at the index 0 we have this text box field and press enter. You see this time only the text box field got located. Okay, you see, can you see here, guys, when I hover the mouse on this resultant HTML code on the UI, the text box field is getting highlighted. Okay, that's what, guys. Okay, for elements you have to give the index value. Okay, for get element by ID, no need of providing an index, but when you say elements, there are more possibility of the element. That means using the name, there may be multiple elements. So we have to start using the indexes 0, 1, 2 like that. Okay, fine. Anyhow, I'll give another example, guys. You'll be more clear with that. Let's say guys, here there are three buttons: submit, login, and register. If I inspect one of the button here, you see here three buttons are there, right? In the HTML code, we have submit, login, and register button. All these three buttons have the same name. Can you see here? Name is equal to same name. Name is equal to same name. Name is equal to same name. I'll copy one of the value, guys. Okay, and go to the console here. Here I'll type document dot get elements by name of. So what is the value of that name attribute of these buttons? Any of these buttons? Same name. So you'll get three elements. You see, there are a node list is coming with button 1, button 2, button 3. Three elements are there: 0 index, 1 index. So for example, if I want to locate this submit button, I have to write here like document dot. I'll just scroll this up and just move this up so that you can see more. Okay, document dot get elements by name of, give the same name and say dot, sorry, not dot, sorry. I have to give the index, guys. If I give 0, the first submit button will be located. You see, whatever the HTML tag we got, when I hover the mouse, you see submit button is getting located. What if I give something like document dot, second button, okay, document dot get elements by name of, give the same name because all the three buttons have the same name, and give the index as 1. You see, when I hover the mouse, you see login is getting highlighted. Similarly, if I give 2 here, it will locate the register. You can see that document dot get elements by name of, give the same name, and say of 2, right? Enter index 2. So over the mouse, you see the register button is getting located. So hope guys you understood what is get elements by name. Okay, this is a DOM method, guys. Get elements by name is a DOM method. Get element by ID is a DOM method. Write is a DOM method. So different DOM methods have different uses. Okay, so let's go with the next possible DOM method, that is get elements by class name. Okay, we even have the class attributes, right? For the HTML elements, we even have the class attributes. Let's go with the get elements by class name. Okay, so fine. So what we can do? So what I will do here is, guys, I will take you to this page. Okay, here this class name also has elements, guys. It's not element. Only ID is having get element by ID, but name is having get elements. Class name is having get elements. Okay, so fine. Now, guys, so what I want to do is I will inspect one of these things. Okay, on the top. So right click inspect. Let's say I inspected this wish list text and I got this class, guys. Okay, you see this particular wish list is having some class. I'll copy this class and put it somewhere here. Okay, for a while, and go to the console, guys. I'll clear this console and here type document dot get elements by class name. The next DOM method we have is the class name, and inside this class name I'll provide the double quotes, and inside the double quotes I'll copy this class name. Okay, class value, class attribute value of this wish list. Okay, so right here. So, and when I press enter, guys, you see there are 10 elements on this page. Okay, not only the wish list is, not just the wish list have this class name, guys. Not just the wish list have this class name. There are 10 elements on this page which have the same class name. Okay, which have the same class name as the wish list. There are 10 elements. What are they? Expand this, whatever the list you got. First one is currency is also having the same class name. Then this phone number, you see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, whatever that is getting highlighted on the page is also having this one, guys. This one is also having the same class name. This my account having the same class name. Wish list, shopping cart, checkout, and there are other elements also somewhere on the bottom. Okay, that's fine. But I want to locate only the, let's say, currency, guys. Okay, currency I want to locate. What I will do here is I will say document dot get elements by class name. Okay, document dot get elements by class name. What is the class name? This is the class name, right? And I'll say index 0. Okay, and press enter. You see, this is getting located. When I hold the mouse, you see currency is getting highlighted on the top, guys. You see, if I give 1, maybe here number will be located. If I give 2, my account may be located. Let's try that. Okay, I'll type again document dot get elements by class name. Okay, this is the class name. I'll here say as 1, guys, and press enter. Over the mouse, you see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and mobile number is getting highlighted here. And similarly, if I want to locate the my account, Just keep on increasing the index, guys. Okay, that's the only way. By class name, okay, I have to give like this and say of 2. Okay, I'll give 2 and press enter. You see, over the mouse, my account is getting highlighted. Hope you are able to understand, guys. Okay, how to use the get elements by class name. Similar way, guys. Okay, get elements by name, get elements by class name. You have to give the index, guys. Okay, finds the HTML elements by using its class name attribute, class attribute. Okay, here elements by name will locate the HTML elements using the name attribute of the element. Okay, ID will locate the get elements by ID will locate the HTML element by its ID. Document.write will write onto the HTML page. Okay, as I showed you. Now the next one, guys, there is another one also, that is get elements by tag name. Not just attributes, guys. We can use the tag name also to locate the elements. Okay, how to do that? I'll explain now. Okay, fine. So guys, what I will do here, I'll go to the same web page again. Okay, the same web page, I'll right click inspect. I'll go to the console. I want to locate the hyperlinks on this page, guys. Okay, I want to locate some hyperlinks on this page. So what I will do here is I will say document dot get elements. What will the hyperlinks will have, guys? For example, this your story is a hyperlink. Right click inspect this hyperlink. And what is the tag name of this hyperlink? Any hyperlink in HTML, guys, they will have the anchor tag A as a HTML. So if you have to locate all the hyperlinks on this page, you have to locate the hyperlinks using the tag name that is A. So for that, guys, I'll write something like this document dot, I'll just drag it down a bit. Document dot get elements by tag name this time. Okay, HTML tag name. And here I'll provide the double quotes. I'll provide the anchor tag A and okay, that's it, guys. Get elements by, first of all, I want to see how many hyperlinks are there on this page and press enter. 73 hyperlinks are there on this page, guys. You see, you are getting a number like 73. That means there are 73 hyperlinks on this page. So let's find the first hyperlink, guys. Okay, for that, what we can do is document dot get elements by tag name. Okay, and here anchor tag I'll provide and I'll give the index value, guys. Okay, I have to give the index value 0 and press enter. Over the mouse, you see what is getting highlighted, which hyperlink is getting highlighted. This is a hyperlink, guys. When you click on this, you see you are taken to contact us page, right? This is a hyperlink. Okay, that icon hyperlink. So I was able to get that hyperlink using the index 0. Similarly, 1, 2 and all those stuff. Okay, let's try the second one, guys. Document dot get elements by tag name. Okay, using the tag name, and here I'm going to provide the anchor tag. Okay, I'm going to provide the anchor tag here and say index, let's say 1. Earlier I gave 0, now I'm giving 1. Now press enter. The second hyperlink on this page, that is nothing but the my account is a hyperlink here. You see, my account is getting highlighted. Okay, this is the second hyperlink. Okay, it will take you to the account page. You see, there is a URL. This is the URL of the page. Like this, guys, you can even use tag name. Okay, you can locate the, if you want to locate the images on this page, let's say you want to locate how many images are on this page, then which tag images will have which tag. For example, if I right click on this image and inspect it, it has the img tag. Okay, images in HTML will have the img tag. So if you want to look at all the images on this page, you have to say document dot get elements by tag name, and here you have to provide img. Okay, tag name is img and enter. There are 29 images on this page, guys. There are 29 images on this page. You want to locate one of the image, you just give the index here, you'll get the image located. Okay, let's randomly give some number, guys. Document dot get elements by tag name of img. Here, guys, inside the double quotes I have to provide img, and just I'll give some number like 9, guys. Let's see what will happen with 9. Press enter. You see one of the image is getting located, but we cannot see where is that, maybe responsive image or not. Okay, so if you want to really see, double click on this or just it's a responsive image. Alt is del symbol is coming. Okay, maybe somewhere here del symbol is there. Okay, here is there any del symbol here? Just see, it's rotating. Maybe del symbol. This is the one, guys. Okay. Okay, so let's see whether it's getting highlighted. It's part of this page, right? So these are some different. Let's reduce the number, guys. Let's instead of 9, right? Let's give some 5. Let's see what will happen. Document dot get elements by tag name of img. Okay, this is a dynamic page, so it's not possible to locate. So let's give 5 here. You see iPhone image is getting highlighted. This is possible, right? 5, 6, 7, maybe somewhere 9 Delhi is coming, guys. Okay, fine. This is iPhone. iPhone is getting already located. You see, like iPhone image on the UI is getting located using this image. Fine. Okay, guys. So next, what is next? So these are some DOM methods, guys. These are some useful DOM methods. Okay, write, get element by ID, get elements by name of index, get elements by class name of index, get elements by tag name of index. Okay, this is the way of using the DOM methods. Now, apart from the DOM having the methods, in DOM there are also something known as properties. Okay, in DOM, apart from the methods, DOM also has something known as properties. What are these properties? Okay, what are these properties? I already covered one of the properties here, guys, that is inner HTML. Okay, if you want to retrieve the text between the HTML tags, any HTML element tags, if you want to get the text between the tags, they have to go with the inner HTML, right? So inner HTML is one of the property. Okay, so this is a DOM for that particular any HTML element. In that, if you want to get the text between the tags of that particular element, you can get. For example, if I take you to basic web page URL again, basic web page compendium dev. I'll take here, guys. You see there are two paragraphs. I want to retrieve this paragraph text. Okay, I want to get this paragraph text. I'll right click inspect, guys, and here I'll say, okay, here I'll say, here if you see the HTML code in the elements tab, guys, in the body, the first paragraph is having the ID as para1. Okay, I'm going to use the ID as para1. Copy this ID, go to the console and say document dot get element by ID. Okay, by ID. Inside this, I'll provide the double quotes and provide the ID of that particular paragraph. ID of this paragraph is para1. Now, I want to get this particular text. Okay, this particular text is where in the element tags, if you see this particular text, a paragraph of text is between the paragraph tags, right? So here, what I will do here is to get that particular text which is there in the para tags. Okay, in between the two tags, it is there, right? To get that text, we have to use some this DOM property known as inner HTML. Okay, you see inner HTML. Now press enter, guys. What's coming, guys? What is the output? This is locating the paragraph, and inner HTML is getting the text that is there between the tags of this paragraph, guys. You see, whatever the this is the starting tag of the paragraph in HTML, and this is the ending tag of the paragraph. In between the tags, there is some text. If you want to get this particular text between the paragraph tags, you have to use a property known as inner HTML. Okay, this will give you the text, not just retrieving the text, guys, not just retrieving the text. If you want to change the text, for example, I want to change the text on this page. Instead of a paragraph of text here, I want to display my name here. Okay, I want to display some name here. Okay, how to do that? So so if you only write till inner HTML, it will get you the whatever the text that is there in the current text that is there in the paragraph, it will get you like a paragraph of text is coming here. But if you want to change the text here, okay, if you want to dynamically change the text on this page, so I'm not using JavaScript here, but I am simply simulating the browser console. If you use the JavaScript from the code level, it will happen, guys. Okay. Here I'm just trying the commands directly using the browser console. Document dot get element by ID. Again, the same ID, guys. That is para1 ID. Okay, para1 ID, and I'm saying inner HTML. Okay, the text that is there in between the HTML tags. Okay, that of this particular paragraph, starting paragraph tag and ending paragraph tag. This is the text that is there between the paragraph tags, right? In the inner HTML, I want to change the inner HTML text. If you want to change the inner HTML text, here you have to write some text like my name is, okay, Arun Moturi. Okay, so why this suggestion is coming? Because before I uh, before I started this session, I practiced it here. Okay, because I have to be sure, right, whether it is working or not. I have to give a proper examples for you. So I practiced it. That's why it's suggesting. Okay, you already typed this kind of thing, so it's suggesting me cleverly. Okay, anyhow, this is what, guys. Okay, if you want to change this particular text, okay, in the HTML, the paragraph, the text is there between the paragraph text. That particular text, if you want to change, you have to say inner HTML is equal to like this. Okay, press enter. Now you see, guys, the paragraph text got changed to my name is Arun Motri. Okay, the second paragraph is still having another paragraph of text, but the first paragraph text, whatever the text I gave here, pass it to the inner HTML property that is getting displayed here. Now, hope you guys understand what is inner HTML, right? You can retrieve the existing inner HTML text of that particular tags, or you can change the text between the tags, okay, by assigning the value, new value. This is how we can use the inner HTML property, guys. Apart from the inner HTML property, guys, we have other attributes also. Okay, we have other attributes also. So like other properties also where we can use attribute names. I already showed you, right? If you want to, let's say, retrieve the ID. Okay. For example, here, this paragraph is having some ID. I want to get this value of this ID, guys. What I have to do? For that, guys, I have to say document dot get element. Let me see the example once. Okay. I want to get the ID, right? So get element by, I'll say this time I'll use class name, guys. Okay. Elements by class name. Okay. So what are the different class names we have here, guys? Here HTML code, the first paragraph tag is having the class name as main, right? I'm going to use this class name main for locating that element. So here in the double quotes, I'll provide the class name. For that particular paragraph, I want to retrieve the ID. Okay, ID attribute value I want to retrieve. What is ID attribute value here? Para1. I want to retrieve this para1. For that, what I will do here is at the end of this, I'll say ID and press enter. That's it. So what's happening? Nothing is happening. Get element. You see, there is a problem here. This is not element, guys. It's elements, and you have to give the index. I forgot to give the index. That is a problem. Okay, that's why it's not coming. Get elements by class name. Okay, class name. What is the class name? Main is the class name, right? Main is a class name. Okay, here main is a class name, and I have to give some index, guys. 0 is the index I am giving, and say dot ID and press enter. This time you are getting the value of that ID attribute of this particular element. You see, value of this ID attribute of this paragraph tag is para1. We got that in the output. You see, this is how we can write the DOM state. Now next one, guys, document dot title. Okay, I want to get the title of this page. What is the title of this page, guys? Basic web page title is the title of the page. Or if you want to go to another web page, let's say I want to go to tutorials ninja demo. I want to get the title of this page. Okay, this your store title I want to get. Further, guys, what we can write is there is a direct statement like document dot title. Title is a property here, guys. Okay, title is a property I'm using. The property title will get the title of the page. Title of any web page will be displayed on the tab, on the browser tab, like this. Your store is a title here, as you can clearly see. Now when I enter document dot title, you will get the title of the page, that is your store. Okay, similarly I can get the URL of this page, guys. What is the URL of the page? tutorialninja.com/demo, right? If I say document dot URL and press enter, you will get the URL of the page. Multiple things are possible, guys. There are a lot of properties like title, URL, and many things are there. Okay, I'm only explaining the major ones. Okay, I'm only explaining the major ones, guys. There are a lot of properties in DOM, like inner HTML, attribute name, title, URL, okay, like that. Style, okay. This is also very good property, guys. Okay, this is very good property where you can change the style of the CSS style. You can change of the elements. Okay, you can change the CSS style of the elements. For example, again, let's go to the basic web page compendium. Click on this. You see, I want to change the style of this text. Let's say I want to change the color of this text. Okay, uh, currently this particular first paragraph is in which color, guys? It's in black color. I want to change it to red color. So how to do that? So this paragraph is having some ID, that is para1 is ID. I'll copy this ID, and here I'll say document dot get element by ID. What is the ID, guys? ID of this paragraph is the double quotes. I'll provide the ID, guys. I will provide the ID here, double quotes. This is ID, para1 is ID, and I want to change the color of this paragraph. For that, what is the property I have to use? I have to use style property. Okay, if you want to change the color, you have to use style property and change the color, like style dot color is equal to something. Okay, like this you have to write. Okay, here I have to write dot style property dot color is equal to red color. Okay, I want to change it to red color. Currently it is black color. I want to change it to red color. Press enter, guys. The moment I press enter, you see the property color got changed. You see the paragraph is now displaying in which color? Red color. Now I want to change the background color of this particular second paragraph. Okay, this time I want to change the background color of the second paragraph. For that, guys, again we have to use the same styles. For that, what I will do is I want to get the ID of this second paragraph so that it will be easy to create DOM. Copy this ID, come here, write down document dot get element by ID. Second paragraph is having the ID as this para2, guys. Now end this and say style dot this time background color, right? You have to use the attribute known as background. Dot background is equal to which color I want to change the background color for this second text? Orange color. I want to get the orange color background for the second paragraph. So I'm saying style is a property, guys. Under that we have background as a sub property and press enter. You see, this second paragraph got the orange color. Very interesting, right? The style property, guys. The main intention I'm explaining here is the style property, where you can change the color, background. A lot of things are possible in styles, guys. Okay, you just search for HTML DOM styles. Okay, HTML DOM styles, style properties. Okay, then you'll get not only color, background, but also a lot of things. You can change the font size. Okay, a lot of things, alignments, everything you can change it. Okay, for a particular element on the page. Fine. So style is a major one. It has sub properties. Many sub properties are there. Color, background, font size. A lot of things are there. Okay. Okay, fine. Now, guys, there are other things like links. Okay. So instead of writing like this, okay. So earlier, guys, we for getting the links right, we have written a statement like this, right? Document dot get element by tag name of all the hyperlinks on the page will have the anchor tag. So we have provided a. Instead of writing like that, guys, you can simply short form is there. Okay, the shortcut for this get elements by tag name of a is there. That is nothing but links, guys. Okay, links with all hyperlinks on the page. Okay, for example, if I take you to this tutorials ninja, and I want to look at all the hyperlinks. For example, if I write here document dot get elements by tag name of which tag name, guys? This is a hard way of writing, right? Anchor tag. Okay, a tag if I give means all the hyperlinks will be located. And if I press enter, how many hyperlinks are coming here? 73. Instead of that, guys, you can simply say, instead of writing this entire statement like this, you can simply say a small simpler version, that is links. Okay, document dot links, enter. Same 73 hyperlinks are coming. This is better than this one, right? Instead of locating the hyperlinks with the help of get elements by tag name of anchor tag, you simply provide document.links, it will locate all the hyperlinks. Okay, so same 73 are getting located. So if you want to locate only the first hyperlink, let's say, so you can write like this document.links of 0 index. Okay, press enter, you see the first hyperlink. This phone number is having the first hyperlink. When you click on that, you see it's taking you to the contact us. Okay, the first hyperlink. So similarly, you can change the indexes. Okay, so links is a shortcut version. Okay, you can write links of one now. I can say document dot links of index one. The next hyperlink, that is my account. If I say document dot links of two, you get the third hyperlink. That is nothing but where is the third hyperlink, guys? It's not shown here. Maybe it's in the my account drop menu. Over the mouse, you see register is the third hyperlink. Okay, this register is getting located like this. Okay, it's possible like that. Okay, fine, guys. So that's all about the links, guys. There's something known as forms, guys. You can locate the forms also. Okay, for example, if I take you to one of the web page like omaya.blogspot.com here, and here I'll clear this console for now. So how many forms are there on this page? Okay, let me show you the forms, some sample forms here. You see, this is a form, guys. This is HTML form. One of the form is there here. There are more HTML forms on this page. This is the second form. Like that, how many forms are there? This is also a form. Okay, two forms I showed you, but how many forms are really on this page? For that, find out that, what we have to do is we have to say document dot forms. We have to type enter. You see there are 4 HTML forms. Okay, HTML collection of 4 means there are 4 HTML forms. This is a form 1. Maybe this is a form 2. I don't know where these forms are. Okay, there are other 2 forms are also on this page. Total forms we are getting when you say document dot forms. If you want to locate the first form, let's say I want to locate this form, I can write like this document dot forms of index 0, press enter. The first form has been located. You see index 0 means this is the form. Okay, only one form, that is this form got located. Similarly, if I want to locate this form, I have to give the index 1 here. So document dot forms of 1 index, press enter. This will locate the second form. Okay, this will not locate the first form. This is one way of locating the forms, guys. Okay, and there is one more way of locating the forms, that is by using the name attribute of that form. Okay, instead of locating like okay, so forms of 0, forms of 1, right? We can also locate using the name attribute. Okay, name attribute value of the form. For example, here, guys, this is the form, right? This is one of the form. Inspect one of the element inside this form, and you see this is a form, guys. This is the entire form. You see when I hover the mouse on this form, this particular form has a name attribute saying form 1. Most of the forms will have the name attribute, guys. It has form 1. Okay, so I will copy this the name of this attribute. Here I will simply say document dot name attribute value of the form, that is form 1. Okay, name attribute value of this form is form 1. Directly you can locate, guys, using the name attribute value of the form. Let's try to see any other example, guys. If you can get, I'll just okay, I'll go to this register form. This is a register form, guys. Inspect one of the element here. Let's see whether there is any name attribute for the form. You see this form doesn't have any name. I don't think we can do here, okay, because it doesn't have any name attribute, right? It doesn't have any name attribute here. So what I can do here is I'll simply say document dot forms and press enter. How many forms are coming? There are two forms coming, guys. This one is currency is one form, it is saying. This one, you see, complete register account is another form. So the only way of locating this form is I have to write document dot forms of index value. Why index value 1? Okay, because it doesn't have the name attribute, you have to go with the index. You see, index of 1 is locating the form. So if you have the name, guys, I have to simply say document dot name of the form. Okay, in this case, this HTML form is having the name attribute mentioned as form1, so we can directly use form1 here, okay, to look at the forms. Clear? Okay, fine. That's what is with forms, guys. Okay, so here, guys, I want to do some more thing. I want to locate this form1. Okay, I want to locate this form, and in that I want to locate this first input tag. Okay, this one I want to locate. Okay, using the form I want to locate this one. So for that, guys, first of all I will say document dot what is the name attribute value of this form? Form1, right? Form1, press enter. You see this form is getting located. Once it got located, now inside the form I want to locate the first input tag. First input tag I want to locate. So I will do one thing. I will say document dot form1 dot get elements by tag name. What is the tag name of the first input? Input, right? Here I will say, inside this I will say input tag name, and I will give the index as 0, guys. Okay, 0 index. Okay, there are two input tags. So first input tag I want to locate. Press enter. You see the first input tag. If I give index 1, it will locate the second input tag, like that. Okay, you can do whatever you want. Okay, so you can use a combination, guys. Here I use a combination of the form name and attribute name and the get element by tag name. Similarly, I'll go with some complex DOM statements like DOM with tables. For example, there is a table on this page, guys. I'll clear this out. I'll show you the table first. So here, this is the table, guys. Okay, I want to locate this. First of all, I'll inspect this table. You see, this is a table. Table is having some ID, guys. Using this ID, I will locate this table first. Okay, for that, I'll copy this table, go to the console, clear this out, and say document dot. Okay, document dot get element by ID. This particular table is having an ID, right? I already copied the value of the ID, right? So table one is if you see here clearly, this table is having some ID as table 1. Using that ID of the table, I'm just locating the table first. Okay, you see the entire table got located. But what I want to do is I want to locate, let's say I want to locate this Bangalore, guys. Okay, I want to locate Bangalore. What I have to do for locating the Bangalore? What I have to do inside this table, inside the T body, there are 4 rows: tr tr tr. This is HTML, guys. Okay, in third tier, okay, in the third tier again we have table data Praveen 29 Bangalore, third table data. Okay, I have to go till here, guys. How to do that further, guys? First of all I will say document dot get element by ID, and here I'll provide the ID of this table, that is table 1. Okay, table 1, table 1. Okay, and say dot get elements. Under this table we have the T body. Under the T body we have the TR. Under the TR we have the TD. Under the TD we have the Bangalore, right? I want to get this Bangalore, guys. Okay, I want to get this Bangalore, or locate this Bangalore at least. Okay, so document dot get element by ID of table 1 dot get elements by tag name. I'll use tag name, guys. Tag name. Here I'll provide the name of the tag, that is T body. Okay, under the table, already table is located till here. Under that we want to go till T body. So I went T body. Then I have to give some index, guys. Whenever I say elements, I have to give some index. Let's say index 0. If there are not more than 1, you have just give 0, guys. Okay, whatever it is. Even though it's not more than 1, just give 0 here. Now say get elements by tag name. Under that, okay, elements by tag name. Under that T body, we have TR1, TR0, TR1, TR2, TR3, right? We want 0, 1, 2, TR2 we want. Okay, so what I will do here is I will say TR here, tag name I will give, and I will say 2 as the index. Okay, it will look at this TR, and under that again dot get elements by tag name. We have TDs. Okay, under that we have TDs again. How many TDs are there? Again, there are three TDs. I want to look at the last one. Okay, 0, 1, 2. Okay, so but tag name is TD, and here 2 is the index. Okay, and press enter. You see, you got TD Bangalore. If you still want the inner HTML code, just add at the end. You say dot inner HTML. It will get the Bangalore as a return. Okay, you see, I'll just instead of copy pasting, guys, instead of typing it again, I'll just copy paste still here. Okay, so just say dot inner HTML. Okay, it will get the text between the tags. Okay, text between this TD tags is Bangalore, right? It will return you center. You see, you got the Bangalore here. Okay, guys, this is the thing. So like that, you can create some complex DOM statements which go inside the table kind of structure. And there are many other properties, guys. Okay, whatever I mentioned here are very sample properties like inner HTML, attribute name property, title property, URL property, style property, links property, forms property. Okay, there are many other properties, guys. Okay, these are generally used ones. Okay, fine. Now the last one, guys. Okay, the last one where the following examples will demonstrate like how to use JavaScript. So far, did I use JavaScript anywhere? I was using the browser console, and using the browser from the browser console, I am executing some DOM statements, and these DOM statements are interacting with this HTML elements on the pages, right? This is what is happening so far. But guys, there is a way. Okay, let me show you something where instead of using the browser console, okay, browser console is only for practicing, guys. But in real time, in place of the browser console, what you are going to use? Okay, browser console is only for the practicing purpose. If you want to, if you are getting started with DOM and if you want to practice, okay, you don't have much knowledge about JavaScript and still you want to practice the DOM statements, you have to use browser console. Okay, but ultimately the purpose of the DOM is that, okay, why we need DOM, why we have to learn DOM? Using DOM, okay, JavaScript kind of client side programming language, like browser, I mean client side programming language. Okay, whatever you see on this page is the client side, right? Whatever you see on this page is client side, it's not server side. If you want to write some server side, some client side programming, we need JavaScript, right? We need JavaScript for writing the client side programming. Okay, but in order for the JavaScript to interact with any of these elements on the HTML page, JavaScript internally uses what? Whatever we have learned so far, that is DOM. Okay, JavaScript internally uses DOM for interacting with these elements. So here we are going to replace browser console with JavaScript for a while. Okay, I'll show you. Very easy, guys. There's nothing much. We almost came to the end. So, so even though you don't have any knowledge about JavaScript, don't worry. Whatever I'm trying to explain is kind of very basic. Okay, fine. So what I will do here, guys, I will just close this. So here I'll create some HTML code, right? I'll write some HTML code, guys. HTML slash HTML. Inside the HTML tags, I'll first save this, guys. Okay, I'll save this as HTML file. File save as. I'll just save this in the desktop file. I'll say DOM JavaScript demo1. Okay, demo1 dot HTML, and here I'll say all types and save it. Okay, I saved it. Okay, so where it got saved, just refresh here. You got this. You see, other two things I'm just removing is just to avoid the confusion. You see, this is a file we have saved, DOM JavaScript demo1. Okay, so here, okay, inside this I'm writing some head tags slash head section of the HTML and body section of the HTML slash body. Like this, I have created the head tags and body tags. Okay, so inside the head tag, generally we have the title of the page, guys. I'll write the title of this page here. Title tags slash title. Okay, so here I'll say uh, demo by Arun. Okay, Arun Motori is the title of this page. Fine, that's fine. Good. Now, guys, here in the body, whatever I provide in the body, if I save this, guys, if I save this and just open this HTML file in the browser, you see, you will get the title of the page. You see, whatever the title I gave here in the title tags of this head section, I'm getting the same title. If I change it a bit, let's say demo session by Arun. Okay. So before saying saving what is there, demo by Arun Motor, but now I'm saying demo session by Arun Motor. A session is updated in the title. Now save this and refresh here, guys. You are getting demo session by Arun Motor. You see, this is what is title. Okay. Whatever you give here, that will get displayed here. Okay? That's one thing. Now, whatever you want to display in the body, okay, whatever you want to display in the body, that comes into the body, guys. Okay, that comes into the body. What I want to do in the body is I'll write like this. Sorry, I'll write I'll just display some paragraphs or something. Dash E. Okay, this is a body section, guys. I'm just giving some basic HTML. Okay, this is my first para. Okay, this is my first para. Save this and refresh here. You'll get the paragraph here. Okay, it's the paragraph you got. Fine, guys. Now, guys, what I want to do here is I want to write some JavaScript code. Okay, I would like to write some JavaScript code and how to write the JavaScript code in the HTML document. Where to write the JavaScript code? You have to write inside the head tags. Okay, in between the head tags, you have to write the JavaScript code. Okay, this is where you have to write the HTML elements that need to be displayed on the web page. For example, here paragraph. If you want to display a button in the body tag, you have to say button. Okay, Arun Motori button. Okay, a button with the label Arun Motori will come and slash button. Okay, whatever the elements, HTML elements you create here, that will be displayed on the HTML web page. You see, the paragraph came. This is a button with the label Arun Motori came. This is what is a body section. But in the head section, you will have the title. And apart from the title, guys, in the head section, you can write the JavaScript code. But for that, you have to provide some HTML tags known as script tags. Okay, if you have to write JavaScript code inside the head tags, you have to provide script tags. Okay. Okay. So here is the script tag, guys. Inside the script tags, I can write any JavaScript code. So very basic statement I will write in the JavaScript, guys, that is known as console.log. Okay, there is a very basic statement in the JavaScript code, that is what, guys? Console.log. Now, guys, inside this console.log, whatever I write, that will get printed the output. Okay. So for example, if I type here, let's say my website name, let's say QFox. If I type QFox here, okay, console.log, inside the double quotes I provided QFox. Now save this. Okay, and go to the web page. Just refresh this one, guys. Where is that? This is the old one. So I'll just close this thing. So another browser window is open. Yeah, this is the one, right? So see, paragraph button is being displayed here. So the moment I save this and refresh this, are you getting QFox anywhere? Are you getting QFox on this page? No. Why? Because here you are saying console.log. Console means browser console. In that browser console, print QFox. Where is the console? How to get the console of this browser, guys? How to get the console of this browser? Right click, inspect. You see, you'll get the console here. Okay. In the console, what is printed, guys? QFox. For example, I'll do one thing. QFox is an, okay, find easiest, okay, find easy software testing tutorials at QFox. Okay, this is the text I have typed just now. Save this, guys, save this and refresh here. This time in the browser console, whatever the text you have written there, that JavaScript code is getting executed. This is the JavaScript code, guys, which will print into the console, into the browser console, this particular text in simple terms. Okay, instead of using this JavaScript code, I want to do something different, guys. I want to write the DOM statement. Okay, a sample DOM statement I will write. I will say document.title. What is the document.title, guys? I already demonstrated the DOM statement, right? Document means entire HTML page. Okay, in this entire HTML page, I want to retrieve the title of the page. What is the title of that page? Demo session by Arun Motori. Where this particular title of this page should be printed in the console log. Okay, here the title of the page should be printed. Now save this, guys. Save this HTML file and refresh here. You see, the title of this page got printed in the console. So this is a DOM statement, guys. Here, this is a JavaScript code which is accessing what? Using the DOM, it's retrieving the title of the page and printing in the browser console here. Okay, browser console output here. Very simple example, guys. Okay, just to understand what is HTML. Okay, where the elements will appear, where the title has to be written for that page, and also where to write the JavaScript code in the HTML. Okay, to get the basics. Now let's go to the advanced version. So we can do more with the JavaScript, guys. This is very basic to get the understanding of HTML, JavaScript, and JavaScript interaction with the DOM. That's the only thing. Okay. Now let's go with the a better example. Okay, where you can understand what's the purpose of JavaScript, why JavaScript has to use DOM for interacting with elements, such kind of thing. Okay. So I am going to demonstrate how the DOM can change the elements dynamically. So JavaScript code will interact with this, using this DOM will interact with elements and change the properties of that whatever the elements dynamically, guys. Okay, so fine. So what I'm going to do here is I'll just going to clear out this stuff, guys. Okay, so let the title be there, not a problem. Let the title be there, and here I'll remove this stuff. Okay, now this is very basic, right? We have the HTML tags inside, that head is there, body is there, body tags is all HTML. Okay, the title is there. Whatever the title I provided here, that will come on the this tab. Okay, so far so good. Now save this, refresh here, guys. All the elements are gone. Only the title is coming. That's fine. Now in the body section, I'm going to write a paragraph, guys. Click on the below buttons to change my color. Okay, some text I'm writing is stating click on the below buttons to change my color. Okay, save this. Now refresh here. The text is coming, but are there any buttons here? No, right? Click on the below buttons to change my color. So I'm going to create some buttons, guys. Button, first button. Okay, let's say I'm giving the button label as red. Okay, I'll write the basic structure first. Button, another button I'm creating, red. Let's say green button slash green, and the third button I'm creating the third button, and I'm saying orange. Okay, so whatever I'm writing so far is HTML code, guys, nothing much. Okay, if you have knowledge of HTML, you will understand this. Okay, red, green, orange, let's say purple slash button, purple button. Okay, 4 buttons I created, guys. That's enough. Red, green, orange, purple. Now refresh here. So below this particular text, there are 4 buttons: red, green, orange, purple. If I click on the red, is the text getting changed to red color? No. Green? No. Because we have not used any JavaScript, right? Behind these buttons, there should be some JavaScript to be invoked, and the JavaScript should use DOM to interact with this particular paragraph and change the text. Okay, change the color. So that's all we have to do, guys. There's connections or connections are not there. Okay, the connections are not there, guys. Okay, so here, guys, I'll write some JavaScript code here. Here I'll write the JavaScript code. How to write the JavaScript code in HTML? I have to first create the script tags in HTML. In between the script tags of the HTML, I have to write some JavaScript code. Let's create a function, guys. I'll create a function here. Okay, in JavaScript, I'm creating a function. If you don't know how to create functions in JavaScript, I'm going to create a detailed session on JavaScript again, guys. After this session, I'm going to create a JavaScript kind of session or a tutorial of JavaScript, whatever that is, whatever I feel. You can follow that JavaScript, guys. You can learn the JavaScript from there. Okay. So for now, blindly follow that. I can create some functions in the JavaScript and can have to use some names. Let's say I'm just giving some user-defined name like change color. You can give any name here. I'm just giving change color. This is starting of the function. This is ending of the function. This is the name of the function that I chosen. And here the function should have the symbols. And this is the starting of the function. This is the ending of the function. Okay. I want this function to accept some value. Okay. Some color value. Okay. Let's say text color. Okay. I'm just giving the name of this parameter as a text color. Okay. So you can pass some color to this function. Okay. Whenever you call this function, you can pass the color. Okay. So based on this color, it will change the color. For example, what this function has to do is, the code inside the function has to do is, it has to change the color of this paragraph, guys. Okay. It has to change the color of this paragraph. I want to access this paragraph. Okay. I want to access this paragraph. How to access this paragraph? I have to say document dot. This is the DOM, guys. You see inside the JavaScript, I'm using DOM, right? Document dot get elements by tag name. Here paragraph is there, right? Tag name. Elements by tag name. What is the tag name, guys? Para, right? I'll say P. Okay, P. I'll say elements. So I have to give 0, guys. Okay, 0. Okay, 0. This DOM will locate the paragraph. Or if you want to make the thing simple, I'll add an ID here, guys. Okay? ID is equal to, let's say I'll give para1. Okay, para1 as ID. In this case, you don't have to write like this. Okay, in this case, you can simply say document dot get element. Simplest way, right? ID. Uniquely, you can identify this paragraph. Okay, and what is the ID of this para1? Okay, this is nothing but first para. Okay, first para is equal to. Okay, this will locate the paragraph. Okay, this is the first paragraph. Now I'll say first para dot, or like this you can write, or you can write in a single statement also, guys, whatever you feel comfortable. Document dot get element by ID dot, if I have to change the color of this particular text, what is the property in DOM? I have to use style property. Dot color is equal to, what color I have to change, guys? Whatever the color that we are passing to this function, here text color. Okay, I have to change. Okay, change the color of this particular text to this color that we are passing to the function. That's fine. This is a statement, guys. Okay, like this you can write in multiple lines, up to you. Okay, I don't want to make it complex, so I'm writing the single statement here. You can put a semicolon if you want, that's okay. It's optional, guys. It's not compulsory. So document.get element by ID para 1. This paragraphs style color we are changing to the received color. The whatever the function whatever the color it is receiving, that function color is being assigned to this element. That is this paragraph. It is being assigned. Okay. Fine. Now, how to invoke this function, guys? There's some buttons here, right? I'll simply say button on click is equal to, there is an attribute in HTML, guys, which will, okay, on clicking this button, it will call these functions. Okay, it will do this action. Whatever the action I am writing here, when you click on the button, this action will be performed. What is that action I want to perform? I want to call this function. Just copy paste this section, guys. Okay, and here pass the value. What is the value you want to pass? Okay, when this particular button having the red label is clicked, you want to change the color to red color. So I am passing the red color here. So when you press this button, okay, when you click on this button, it will call the change color function here, which is there in the JavaScript, and the red color will be passed to this color, and that red color is assigned to the style of this element. That is, this paragraph will change to red color. Similarly, I'll copy this, and for other buttons also, here I'll pass, instead of red, I'll pass green. Okay, here instead of green, I'll pass orange color. Okay, orange. Okay, depending on the type of the button we are clicking, I'm just passing the appropriate colors. Here purple also is there. Same on click is equal to okay, so something is going wrong here. I have to provide double quotes. Double quote is missing. Okay, because of the copy paste, the double quote was missing here. I'll just change it. Here also double quote. Done. Now clear. Last one is button on click change color. Here purple color, right? Purple. Okay, so we are passing the purple color. If you click on this button, this function will be called, but purple color will be passed to the text color, and text color is applied to this DOM element. That is nothing but the paragraph. Okay, to this paragraph, the color of the style color of this particular paragraph is changed to that passed color. Whatever the color you are passing, that is getting changed. You see, guys, this is a sample program. Okay, using JavaScript, you are modifying the elements dynamically or not. Okay, here using the JavaScript. JavaScript is internally using DOM. Okay, to interact with the elements, JavaScript is using DOM internally, and because of the JavaScript and DOM, the dynamic modification of the elements. Okay, they're dynamically modifying the elements properties. Okay, so what is the dynamic thing and all? I'll explain. Just come here and refresh here. Now you see, when I click on this button, dynamically the color of the text will change to red color. You see, the text color changes to dynamic, because this is possible because of the JavaScript and JavaScript using DOM internally to access this particular paragraph. Green, orange, purple, right? So hope guys you understood, right? I promised, right, in the beginning of the session, I promised that okay, if you learn these DOM statements using the JavaScript, we can JavaScript will internally use DOM, and because of that, we'll dynamically modify the HTML elements on the pages, right? So that's what is happening now, guys. Okay, JavaScript uses like DOM expressions for locating the HTML elements, and thereby dynamically we can change the elements. Okay, we can change the color of the elements, we can change the background colors or whatever it is. For example, guys, here if I do, instead of style dot color, if I give dot background, it will not change the text color, it will change the background color, guys. You see now go back here and refresh. You see, you're getting the background color as red, background color as green, background color as orange, and background color as purple. Okay? So all those experiments you can do, guys. Okay? So guys, hope guys you understood what exactly is DOM and how JavaScript uses DOM to locate the elements and make the web pages dynamic in real time. So this is one of the basic web technologies that everyone has to know, guys. Okay, DOM is a very good topic and a very interesting, and you will love this topic, right? When you practice this, you are definitely going to love it. So that's it, guys. That's all about the DOM that I wanted to cover in this session. So that's all. Thank you, guys. Bye.